No stranger to anyone in the Mahoning Valley, especially Warren, Ohio, our Congressman Tim Ryan. Senator Biden may need to understand that we may not be as excited today as we were last night when the Cleveland Browns beat the Super Bowl. So if we're a little weary, Senator, that was because we were up a little too late last night. We are here to win an election. We are here to explain the dramatic differences between Barack Obama and John McCain.
Yeah. Really.
And they are stark, and we'll try to keep the program short because we could go on all day long about what the difference is between our candidate and theirs. But I think it's important as we welcome Senator Biden here to Warren, Ohio, that the starkest difference is the first decision you make as your party's nominee, and who made the better decision, Sarah Palin or Joe Biden?
No problem.
Come on. It's a no-brainer, and I don't know about you, but when you watch a debate on TV, I like the candidate that I'm rooting for to actually answer the questions. Power, making the ultimate decisions, and the Joint Chiefs of Staff turn to the President Palin and say, you know, should we go to war or not? And she looks and says, I don't want to answer that question. Should we fund health care or not? And she says, I don't want to answer that question. Should we make sure people have an opportunity to get an education in the United States? And she would say, I don't want to answer that question.
Yeah.
Well, her silence is deafening. But there are issues that we need to talk about, our fellow citizens here in the Mahoning Valley, about here in Warren about. Very, very serious issues. And over the course of the last few weeks, those issues became very, very pointed. Now, several years ago, it was John McCain and George Bush who concocted this great scheme that they wanted to take the greatest program ever invented in the United States of America, Social Security, and their idea was that they wanted to put it in the stock market. Now imagine last week when people were losing tens of thousands of dollars in their 401ks, when banks were going under, when financial organizations were closing, John McCain would have had your money in the stock market with it. That is unacceptable, John McCain. John McCain and Sarah Palin will spend their final breath defending giving tax cuts to people who make millions of dollars a year. And our vice presidential candidate and Barack Obama have said the responsible thing to do here is to make sure that we balance our budget. Make sure that we pay our bills. And if John McCain and Sarah Palin don't have the guts to ask somebody who makes $1 million a year to pay a little bit more in taxes so that we don't have to buy or borrow the money from China, then they don't deserve the office that they seek. Makes millions and millions of dollars, hedge fund owners or business owners and corporations who move their jobs overseas McCain, Palin, they don't have the guts to ask them to pay a little bit more to strengthen the United States of America. That is unacceptable. And we had a great hero. We had a great hero in front of us just a few minutes ago. His name was Sam Lanza. He led